4 maps. And with that, we'll go ahead and open the public hearing for public comments. Ms. Williams, how many speakers do we have?
We have just about 30 speakers.
Okay.
So if
and I'm sorry, before one comes up, I know our Assemblywoman Young Kim is here, and recognizing that it's an election day today and that she's on the ballot, would you like to go ahead and start the comments? And then if you're speaker 1 through 10, if you'd come up and line up against the wall to speak, that would be terrific. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. Good evening. I'm Assemblywoman Young Kim, and I'm here tonight on election night because I think the decision you're making on district excuse me, I'm out of breath. I just walked in, so thank you very much for recognizing me, but
sorry, I was trying to respect your time on election day.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to say that my being here tonight, which is election night, is very important because you're making a decision on district elections, which will make a tremendous impact, and it's very important for our community. I'm honored to represent City of Fullerton in the State Assembly, but I'm also tonight speaking as a proud resident of City of Fullerton, where all my 4 children attended public schools right here in City of Fullerton. Let me also note that when I was elected to the State Assembly in 2014, at the time I was the first Korean American candidate running against an incumbent. I received over 56% of the votes in Fullerton. I applaud the city's decision to transition to district elections as a way to increase representation of minority communities. You have the opportunity tonight to pick a map that brings us all together by having our districts meet in a natural meeting place, downtown, the heart of our community. Whether it's First Night, 4th of July, Thursday Market, Love Fullerton, or Assistance League of Fullerton's Taste of Fullerton event, which I just had the wonderful weekend evening, just last weekend, meeting with hundreds of Fullertonians, just over a good food, good drinks, good conversation, just good community spirit. That's what we do in Fullerton. We always meet as a community in our downtown. I'm also aware of a lawsuit that was filed last year, PAC versus City of Fullerton. This lawsuit alleges that a pattern of racism exists against Korean Americans here in City of Fullerton. And I'm here to tell you that I simply have not seen that to be the case. In fact, I felt very warmly welcomed by the citizens of the city, a city that I'm very happy to call my home. Asian Americans are served well by map 8A of the 4 maps that you have narrowed down. Over 48% citizen-age voting population in District 1 in that map, map 8A, is very huge. That's actually a higher percentage of Asian American voters in that district than the whole city of Garden Grove has, actually. And as an Asian candidate who won in an assembly district that is just over 25% Asian, I think the map 8A, its boundaries for District 1, where I live, that district goes down Euclid, following the Commonwealth Business Corridor and meeting in the downtown area. It incorporates all the areas that are of natural interest to our Fullerton Asian American community. So members of the council, I ask you to please support map 8A. It respects communities of interest, it complies with the California Voting Rights Act, and it unites our community by having all of us meet in downtown area. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Assemblywoman.